Nerdcore could rise up. It could get elevated. Nerdcore could rise up. It could get elevated.
It's raining clone
Nerdcore
commandos
used to
from
be
out
just
of
a
the
made-up
sky.
word. MCs tried to-
Clone commandos. Hi.
Ground clones to Dr. Hemlock. No, that didn't work. I was trying to go somewhere with it, and it did not.
No, it did not.
It did not at all.
That
No.
was a good try. Good college try.
I gave it my best shot.
You did. I tried my best.
I did.
Welcome to Every Man's Guide to Nerddom, where we are two 30 to 40-something-year-olds who talk about pretty much whatever we want. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kyle. And if you guys would like to be a part of the community, hear what's going on with other like-minded and non-like-minded nerds, join the Discord in the show notes down below. There it was. Discord is a really cool free application that allows us to communicate. And we have all kinds of topics in our little Discord server for anything that you may geek out about, from video games to movies, ball sports, beer, Funkos, Legos, you name it, we got it. If we ain't got it, you name it and we'll get it. Okay? So get in there, join the conversation. It's great. Lots of cool stuff going on. Tons of conversation, more than me and Chris can keep up with.
Mhm.
So we've got all these own little things happening in there. So it's really cool. Also, if you want to hang out with us live and in person, Chris and I both stream on Twitch. Chris over there under Guyver Unit 01, GUYVERUNT01. Myself under KSIG, K_SIG. We try to stream every Friday and Saturday night, doing some community games on Friday night with all you people out there.
Keyword try.
We try. It's the last couple months
Chris has not
hectic.
been good. Yeah.
It's been really hectic, and we're just getting it when we can get it right now. Saturday night, Spooky Saturday, we're doing independent horror games.
That's pretty much the motto for our lives.
Yeah, I'm just going to get it when I can get it, stick it where it fits, and we'll see what happens. Like, it's any port in a storm. No, that's terrible and accurate.
No, yeah. Well, I mean, accurate.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah,
we try to get on the Twitches when we can, just not as active as we were. But I mean, I can't speak for that guy over there. Hopefully, myself, here in about 3-ish weeks, I'm going to be back hot and heavy at it over the summer, because summer break, it's summertime. I'll be able to get some streaming time in.
Because I don't think the girls are doing sports balls, so
Oh no, ball sports.
maybe it might be good. That's taking up a lot of time right now.
You sound very heartbroken over it.
Oh,
You don't want to play? I guess if that's what you want. Yeah.
I get more time to play video games with my friends.
More video games.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm excited for this summer. We'll get to do some cool stuff and things and such. So,
And hopefully we'll have some money soon to buy some new games.
yay! So you guys check
Yay.
us out on the Twitches when you can. What are we talking about today, though?
Today we're talking about
Oh.
Bad Batch Season 2, Episode 11, Metamorphosis.
We almost forgot
What did we forget?
the listener of the week,
Oh, who? Why don't you introduce the listener?
Mr. Alex, my homeboy. I saw him last time or time before last. I actually went home. I was like, "Hey, there's my boy back home, my homeboy," and said, "Hey, what's up?" So Alex, very dedicated listener. Do we appreciate it? Love getting to catch up with you when we do. I mean, me and him go way back for lots of reasons. He's a cool dude, and thanks for listening and all your support. We really appreciate it.
We really do, Alex. You're probably one of our most loyal listener. I think you and Kinetics could probably fist fight for that.
Yeah, and we should do that. EGTN fight night. We'll put up a ring.
Yeah.
We'll fly in Kinetics. Let him and Chof duke it out.
Chof will just slap fight.
Meh.
Don't touch me.
We could do that we'll sell tickets and beer, and we'll have blackjack and hookers. Like, it'll be great.
And break.
And break. So, we're a little late getting this one out because if you guys aren't in the Discord, you don't know, we had some really severe weather last week in Oklahoma.
Still do this week.
And so, yeah, we got some more coming. And so Shawnee, Oklahoma got hit pretty hard, which is not too far from me. That's where the hub of all my internet sprouts from, and they had problems for several days.
I had a
So-
tornado, big tornado.
Big tornado took out a bunch of stuff. So right now, fingers crossed, we get through this thing without my stuff borking. So
All right, so we're starting episodes 11. We're almost done. And here's the thing. If you guys are getting sick of this, too bad. But the next episode we will be doing, though, I will give you guys a preview. We are going to be doing an episode about coaching. Sports balls with Mr. B Rob will be back for it.
Yep.
Because I think we need some original content, some OC.
yeah, we're gonna take a little break. Get some cool stuff going.
And then he has a buddy that he's been coaching with for a long time, and we're going to talk about that, like
Buddy or is his pal?
or buddy pal,
His friend. His pal
friend, buddy pal. Hey, buddy.
Mhm.
But we'll be talking about that, just like the dynamics of sports, like coaching, like what it takes, how you get
Mhm.
through to kids, just everything you want to know. Because
We've both coached, believe it or not.
Yep.
Mhm.
I've coached a couple things.
Yeah.
And you may not think it's a nerd thing,
Oh God.
but it is. People geek out
Statistics
about it. They nerd
and,
out about
like,
it.
oh yeah, especially like baseball. All the statistics and stuff go. Yeah, that's a numbers game.
Yeah. So
And
we're gonna talk about coaching.
Mhm.
It'll be fun. Join us.
be good times. But Bad
Oh, okay.
Batches.
We're
Season
starting.
2, episode 11. We're a little behind. Whatever. So
And
where are we taking off at? We got a busted ship.
that is lots and lots of smoke. It's not a smoke screen.
So we're getting some more. Okay. This episode also. This is one of the ones I've been waiting to talk about because
It's a transport cruiser. We know that.
it's a transport cruiser. It's very derelict looking on the inside. It's all sparky. This starts off as a horror episode, sci-fi horror.
Yep.
And we've talked through this whole season about how there's so much influence from other movies in this season. Like it's been nothing but throwbacks and just like little nods and things to other movies where you can see the influence. I mean, we've seen Temple of Doom. We've seen other Indiana Jones movies. What else were there? There were some other ones that were just like really obvious. Temple
And
of
I
Doom
can't
was the
remember
big
right
one because
now.
that was the last one.
Temple of Doom, because we kept going off of that one.
Yep. So welcome to Bad Batch Aliens Edition.
Aliens Edition, yeah. And just a quick recap: Echo's gone.
Echo is gone.
Echo went with Rex to help people in need, particularly clone brothers.
Yep.
Mega, Wrecker, Hunter, and who was it? Tech went to the Ipsum mine.
Yep. Got the boom boom rocks.
Got the boom boom rocks. Ship was stolen. Sid didn't care. Didn't even pretend to care.
Yep.
This is the start. If you guys remember, we said this is the start of the fallout between them and Sid.
Yep. If you guys haven't seen it, shame on you. Spoiler alerts. We're going to spoil the crap out of it for you.
Yep. So, okay. So, you hear it's like aliens. Like the ship is, screens are blinking. You hear chatter on the comms.
This is so aliens, Dead Space. It's your sci-fi horror.
And electricity's crackling from the ship. You got what would that be? Some sort of steam blowing out.
Yeah, space steam.
Ipsum steam.
Yeah.
Rekka steam.
We come from space.
And then we see a clone like stumbling like into the camera. What's different about this clone?
See, what did he have?
Look at his helmet when you saw it. What color was the visor?
It was blue, wasn't it? Like he flashed by really quick.
Yep.
We're in a different
This was
spot,
a clone commando. If you remember last season, we've seen them in Clone Wars, I believe. Most famously, the Commando video game. What was it called? Republic Commando. And these were the elite of the elite. Like, if they knew the mission was going to fail, they would send these clones in because they would make it a success. They were in teams of 4. Like they were the best of the clones before the Bad Batch came along. This
Bad
is
mamma
why it's
jammas.
odd to see one of them running in panic and fear because they don't know panic and fear.
There's not 3 more of them running with him.
Uh-huh. So, flash fact, good to know. And he's got one of those electro spears, I guess.
The one of them shocky sticks.
Shocky sticks. Boom boom stick.
Mhm.
He's running, he trips, he falls. And he's just panning. Like it's pure panic. We have never seen this of a commando.
Mm-mm.
And this the shocky stick starts going out. So
Yeah, he's
no,
just like,
no. Yep.
hello?
Hello, anyone? And is there
Bueller?
anyone home? Bueller. He looks up. You hear a creature growl, and all of a sudden he gets picked up. I mean, straight from Aliens. This whole scene.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, Aliens, any horror, sci-fi horror, like you get pulled up into the ducks by an unseen creature, and then cut to the beautiful scenery of what planet is the prison on?
You wouldn't have said anything. I could have told you.
God dang it.
Where is that? Mount Tantus. I don't remember the planet, but that's Mount Tantus.
Okay.
You see 3 Imperial shuttles and then the same kind of transport ship.
Yep.
Coming in. You see, as it's the shuttle's landing, you see a lot of clone commandos.
Yep.
Out and about. And then you see one of the doctors.
Ladies.
Doctor lady.
Dr. Lady.
Kind of did the dirt off her shoulder.
Mhm.
And we meet, what's his name? Asshole doctor.
Is that, oh crap, is it the one I said at the beginning?
Yes, I think so.
I forgot his name, but I'll get it really fast. Dr. Hemlock.
Dr. Hemlock, that's right. He's the one who he talks like this. Talks like he's breathing out the whole time.
I heard he has a nice cottage down in a grove. I think some really freaky stuff happens there.
And I believe they call it Hemlock's Grove.
Yeah. A lot of prestigious people.
I don't know. That's kind of a hairy situation.
Oh, ew. So
it's funny. Look it up, people. We crack us up. That's a lot of clone commandos, dude. And then he basically tells them, go get it. Go get what's on the transport ship. You see them all marching towards the transport ship. Makes you wonder, what are they transporting where they need that many commandos?
Mantel mix. Lots of it.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. That's really good. It's good for you too.
Yeah. High in fiber. Which is important in space because
Low
gravity and you're trying to poop, you need fiber. Anyway. Would you want that much fiber? Hold on, that could be a bad idea.
You hear Wrecker.
Oh, you definitely want fiber. You want it to stick together. You don't want the old space runs to happen in zero gravity.
Wrecker's in the bathroom going, I'm a tank. I'm a tank.
Empty the tank.
Empty the tank. Uh-oh, here comes artillery shells.
Do you think they have like a holding tank like RVs and campers do, or they just jettison the poop out into space and then you get frozen space poop? Just like there's got to be I bet they jettison it.
Maybe they're advanced and it like incinerates it, because if you have frozen space poop, if you hit that in hyperspace,
and all these ships with all these people, that would be a lot of space poop.
But they can I bet they incinerate it like in the trash compactor, like in Star Wars Episode 4.
Yeah.
Why I think this again, if those damn dump trucks that say keep 200 feet back on the highway, but they're in the left lane and I'm more than 200 feet back, and then they, those little rocks, they're just spilling out and they crack my windshield.
Yeah.
I'm not going hyperspace fast. you imagine a frozen Mr. Hanky?
Like a
eating?
full size record turd just floating out there in space.
Ooh.
Yep.
Imagine that, Mr. Hanky.
That's worse. That's like almost equivalent to like a photon torpedo.
It's
No.
worse than photon bukkake.
Worse, way worse, way shittier.
Wait,
So,
it's shitty. Hemlock is hemroid is in the basement in the holding
such
cell.
a pain in the ass.
He's such a pain in the ass. And he goes and he's walking past the cells till he comes to one where we see Mistress Say. Namaste.
Yep, he refers to her as mistress too.
Namaste, namasa. Umamusa.
Namaste, namaste.
I'm trying to think of what the Kemino and Michael Jackson would be. Kemen hee.
Hold on. Let me think on it.
Kemen hee.
Chimana knowing.
Chimana knowing. Yes, Chimana knowing.
There it is. I knew I'd get there eventually.
Chimana knowing.
Chimana knowing.
Yeah. Chimana knowing. He's looking. He's saying, "It's
gonna be cloning something. About to be cloning.
Gotta be cloning something." Obi-Wan. Yeah.
It's bad. It's bad.
Mantel mix. It's good. Well, he's basically just telling her, "Did you think about what I said?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he said, "It's a shame that you're wasting your talents in a cell." And she said, "I have no desire to work and continue my research when the Empire destroyed my civilization."
Yep.
He's like, "Yeah, that's a shame, but your research remains intact. It'll now serve a higher purpose. The Emperor's purpose."
Not to be confused with the Emperor's porpoise.
Not the Emperor's porpoise.
No, not that one. No.
He said, "Don't you wish to be part of scientific achievement?" And
that one took a second, but it got you.
yeah. She said, "I know what the Emperor wants to do. He will not have my cooperation." This point in time, if you remember, we saw... Didn't we see the clones? I'm getting it mixed up where we are in the season. No, we haven't yet.
We have not, no.
But we know that from here that they're looking to clone something.
Yeah.
I think you already know what, but we'll continue.
As we press on.
Know that I'll be taking the operations here on Tantus, and I can do far worse than confine you to your cell. Mistress. Like, I'll let you think on that. He's gonna... Dude, the way her head is, and like her neck, he's like, "I will now use you as a Q-tip." My ears are
really
itchy. Like,
oh, God.
Hold on, I've got a pimple.
Yeah.
Well, that's far worse.
I guess so. Maybe what other random bodily excretions we aren't talking about?
Don't you treat me like this. And then one of the research assistants, shall we call them, the females, Goggles.
Lady Goggles.
And
we already got a Goggles.
We already got a Goggles. We lost communication with Transport 904.
I wonder which one that was.
Have the recovery team begin a search. We need the asset contained. And her name is Emery. Were there any other Kaminoans taken off world prior to the destruction of Tapioca City? Tapioca. The Prime Minister, he remains in imperial custody on Corsican. Have him brought here, and he's basically saying, you can tell he wants to make Namaste join him, so he's going to find some way to do it.
Time for some political leverage.
Which is actually really smart. You can tell hemroid is actually really shrewd.
Yeah, Namaste looks really sad.
And Namaste does look sad.
She misses Littlefoot.
Okay, now we go to the batch. They're in hyperspace. They're talking to Sid. Sid's first lines when we go into this. Not sure what's got you all twisted up in knots. And Omega's like, we're stranded on the planet. We needed you and you left us. And
Yeah,
here's
Omega's really
Sid.
giving her the what for right now.
Yeah, she really is.
Mhm.
And look, the way that I've got it paused right here, it looks like Omega's doing like the farting noise with her armpit. She's like, every time Sid talks, she goes, boop, boop, boop.
This is why I think you, your butt face.
You're butt face, Sid's a butt face.
And I like how the rest of the Bad Batch, they're like, ooh, you dumb. Like they're just
Oh, they
looking
are,
to her.
aren't they?
Yeah. Well, except for Rex, 'cause he's eating.
He's trying to get some Mantel mix.
He's got one of them space bars.
So we've seen the divide starting to happen, and with their displeasure in Sid, and I think this is the kicker right here.
Yeah. Yeah, she left him there. Like nothing to help. And now she's like, oh, you're fine, aren't you? You got your shit back. Everything's cool. You know,
no hope from you.
So she asked, like, you want to mope or you want to make money? Because I got a tip on a downship. Didn't mean to rhyme, but whatever. And she tells me, like, you know, you get 30% of the cut. And Texas, well, that's our standard percentage. And she's going, okay, we'll do 35% this time. And so they're haggling. She can tell they're upset. They're not going to haggle back. She just keeps up the percentage to 40 to 50. She's like, okay, 50% is a token of my goodwill as a favor to you from Sid.
From Sid.
With love. XOXO heart kiss kiss.
No, it would be XOX.
XOXO hug kiss kiss.
Kiss kiss. Okay, I love how she calls Hunter Bandana.
Yeah. You think that they're just catchy nicknames, or she really can't remember their names?
I think she just doesn't give a shit.
Or that, yeah. Yeah,
I think
typical middle management.
Middleman. I just think she doesn't believe that they deserve names, personally. I think she knows their names. She just doesn't care because she considers them assets.
Yeah.
They're disposable assets is what they are. She knows that she can betray them at any time and give away their location, and they're kind of stuck in a rock and a hard place.
Oh, yeah. Well, that, and then if she does, they're worth some money to her.
Yep.
Like, they're her little savings account. Well, I'll just call up the Empire and like, hey, here they are. Go get them. Give me my credits.
Do you think, I would say she got them by their clone balls. Do you think that the clones have balls? I know we debated this one time.
We did. Okay.
They have to, because some of those clones have kids.
Clones,
but you didn't see the clone one.
And Star Wars have testicles.
Can they reproduce? Or are they sterile like mules?
Well, and they could have AI'd. They still have their sex drive, apparently. I mentioned text.
And
they
in
adopted
the Clone Wars,
kids, but didn't father any. That was from Cut. Odd one to reference when we're looking up clone testicles. One of them named Cut, but whatever.
It's good for you.
How did the clones? Okay. Well, anyway,
we'll go on. And so they're looking into it, and they're like, no ship transponder code, nothing that says why they crashed. And Wrecker's like, limited intel, there's a surprise. And Omega says the words, how hard could a scavenge be? And Omega, or Hunter and Tech just look at each other.
Yeah, well, you done cursed the mission.
Loud. You
cursed the mission.
Thanks a lot, Omega.
Omega.
Omega's Wrecker parts.
Bump.
Bump. So they said there's a village, and they texted that would explain how they got reported so quickly. Cargo ship should be in fair enough condition to transport. So they're already scanning this on the planet that they're landing on.
Yep.
And they land. It's very ET like.
ET or
Close Encounters.
Close Encounters. There we go. I had a brain fart. Like it was there, it just wasn't coming out.
Honestly, with all the fog, it has Evil Dead vibes too.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Like super dark. All they have is their flashlights.
It's definitely a creepy episode.
It is. They're out. They're searching. They're walking around. They hear
they're walking. And they're walking. And we're walking.
Read me, Ash.
Me.
They find the space Necronomicon. That'd be
Space
great.
Necro made from skinned clone troopers. They're like, is this the ship? No hull markings. Based on the severity of the impact and lack of communication symbols, the crew aboard is most likely perished. Thank you, Tech. You ray of sunshine.
You
They wa-
raves.
They walk in and, they got their guns drawn. And except for Omega, isn't it ironic that Omega goes second
You would think she would go last.
or even third so they could protect her from the rear, too?
Well, I mean, you think Omega would be the final. Anyway.
Oh, dude.
Remember your Greek lettering.
We need an alpha.
We do. That would be Hunter.
It might be Hunter, actually. So they're walking along the ship. I mean, we can describe stuff, but they're walking along in a dark ship with their guns out and their flashlights out.
Guns and their lights, and they kick the shocky stick,
which starts working again.
Electro staff.
High volt electro staff.
I kept waiting for Wrecker to touch it. Like, he's on. Burp, burp, burp.
He keeps doing it.
Oh, that's hot. Ow, that's hot.
Then, that's hot. They see claw marks in the steel, in the ship's hull, or the inside at least.
Yeah. They're not as concerned as I think they should be.
No, they're like, eh.
Yeah, well, that seems fine. This is normal.
Can you get it working, Tech? Can you get us some lights? He's like, yeah. Let me go off by myself. If he was a sexy teen and having a party, he'd be in trouble right now.
I get it. Because he wandered off.
So there he is. He hears some clattering going along, as he's doing his thing. Sees nothing. It's like, oh, I'm good. His visor went down. His visor's up.
It's down, it's up, it's down, it's up.
Down, up, down. Wrecker is opening a door manually because there's no power. Excuse me. And again, they're just walking around in the darkness. We could explain this, but they're walking along in the darkness.
That's really it.
They're still walking around in the darkness. They find a containment cell. A containment cell. It reminded me of the cell that on the helicarrier that Hulk was in.
Oh,
in Avengers. It was round, and I mean, it's very similar.
I don't know if you found a Space Hulk.
Space Hulk.
Now, Omega does recognize the medical equipment because they're in a med bay. It's like, oh, this is Kaminoan. And, but it's different. Right. So she recognizes it, but knows that something's not right.
She says it's cloning technology.
It's cloning technology, but it's a different type of setup. So Tech gets the ship to power back on. Here's some clattering. Like, I swear these guys have never seen a spooky movie.
Nope. And so he goes to investigate.
Yeah, props on splitting up, gang. That always works out well.
And surprise, nothing.
Nothing. Ah, it's a droid that can only say danger. It's a traumatized droid.
What happened? What attacked the ship? And then he goes, danger, danger. And he dies.
Yep. That should be like their fifth clue now that something's not right.
Yep.
So then they find some, I don't even want to say it.
Do it.
No.
Space splooge.
It's snot. Okay, we're just gonna go with snot. I don't want to use up
space splooge.
I don't want to use up our innuendo allowance.
And
this early
we're good. And Wrecker's touching it and playing with it. It's all gooey.
Oh, it's all sticky.
It's all sticky. He's like, oh look, it's like glue.
He's like,
give me some glitter.
Oh God. He fixes his hair with it.
He's got, if he had hair, he'd be like up like something about Wrecker.
Yeah. Get some hair gel on your suit there, Wrecker.
Oh, here, let me try. Thanks, Ted. Hunter's like, what were they keeping in here? Because it's a heavy duty cell, and that door is on the ground away from where it should be.
The door is no more.
The dough is no mo.
Mhm.
They're wandering out in the dark some more. Yeah, that's it. They hear some dripping water, and here's the alien-like moment when they see the spines
Yeah,
moving in the ceiling.
It is 100% alien. Well, I mean,
And then
that's an
some
alien.
space
Is it
goo.
an alien? It's an alien.
It's an
Everything,
alien.
everything on here is an alien to us. The bad, everybody. But it's
They're aliens.
it is an homage, if you will.
No,
It's a homage.
Ah,
With the
homage to
bruschetta.
Scrooge.
Hold on, that's Italian.
The
Whatever.
fromage.
Fromage, yeah. It's got a lot of fromage to it.
Literally.
Whew. So, especially the goopy parts. And so, yeah,
Oh,
it even looks like a xenomorph in a way.
it does. Then you see like this maw come down with sharp teeth, and it's eating electricity.
And then you see a paw come down. It's like, what are you doing in our ship?
What you doing in her ship? Yeah, get it, boy, get it.
It's a maw paw joke. Anyway,
It's eating a droid's hand.
yep. Nom nom nom.
He's like, what is that, Hunter? He's like, back away slowly. For those of us who have watched the Clone Wars, I was pretty sure at this point I knew what it was, because we saw it in the Clone Wars, a creature that ate electricity and got bigger every time it did.
Yep.
It looks down, crawling on the ceiling, looks like a xenomorph. It's a Zillo beast.
Mm-hmm.
They cloned the Zillo beast. It
Yep.
just looks like it's in its early incarnation. It's like in Shin Godzilla, when Godzilla was like a tadpole. It's almost like that. He tried to throw the electro staff into its mouth. It ate it and powered up. It looks like Randall from Monsters, Inc.
I just can't get over Zillow Beast. Like,
Ugh.
just the name of it. I keep waiting for it to like plop down. It's like, you guys interested in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath country cottage? Nice ranch style down here on Elm Street.
He's like, oh, hold on. Hold on. Hey, fellas.
Have you checked the Zestimate on your house yet? No? Okay.
He throws his goo on the house. He goes, yep, that just raised in value.
Mm-hmm. Landscaping.
Landscaping.
Curb appeal.
At that time, you know, they know that they shouldn't have any electricity on because that thing is getting stronger as it's eating, and all the lights come back on.
Yeah,
Thanks,
they don't really
Tech.
pick up on the cues very quickly. Again, they've never seen any sign. Did they not run into it before though?
No, they've
okay,
never
maybe
run
not.
into
Okay,
a
they
Zil-
didn't.
Zillo
Okay,
beast.
okay.
Clone troopers have, but not them.
All right. Never even heard of it. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever. We're gonna go with it.
Hunter goes, Tech, we've got a problem. Get off the ship now. They know it's bad. He's like, I suspect this. What'd he say?
We're gonna go back. We got a problem. Let's see here. Some suspected type of research vessel. Yeah.
He's like, we know.
Yeah. Words are hard, Chris.
Yes, and whatever it is, because we normally don't do this after work like we are.
We are so tired.
Yep. They go and they see looks like the generator. Or it looks like the engine room, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And that thing is just sucking down electricity. And Wrecker goes, does that thing look bigger to you?
That's what she said.
It happens when it gets shocked
You got the
and prodded.
shocked and prodded. Pew pew pew.
Poked.
So, yeah, they're not. I still they're not realizing that we're shooting it with all this energy stuff. It's chewing on the turbine generator thingy, and it's engorging. We haven't used our innuendo allowance yet. I got a little bit left, and so we need a counter for that. Like so many innuendo credits, and then we get overdrawn at the innuendo bank. And then Raul Julia shows up, and then
that's a Raul Julia and MST3K reference.
go me. That's a twofer.
That's a twofer. like go after it, and he's like, "How our blasters are useless."
Like, thanks,
And-
Clone Obvious.
Thanks, Clone Obvious. Clone Obvious. And then here's where the horror part comes in.
Bum bum bum.
Given the fact the crew was most likely eaten by the creature, I doubt it's currently hungry. And Omega goes, "It ate the crew," and she's stand back next to Wrecker.
She's
and
taking
like,
it back. Oh my gosh.
ate the crew. Caesar salad?
Ate the whole thing.
Oh, the whole
Breadsticks
thing,
and all.
Caesar salad? He's like, "Hey, you're scaring the kid, basically." And it ate the crew, she keeps saying. If she could be rocking in a corner right now, she would be. It ate the crew. Omega's a pretty girl. It ate the crew.
Yeah, you're scaring the kid. You're scaring the Wrecker. Wrecker's
Caesar
probably the one
salad.
thing like, oh my God.
It's like, why would you do that?
That would be good news though, right? Because like it ate the crew. It's not hungry now. It's not going to eat them.
You would think.
Yeah, like, oh, so that's
Apparently,
a
they
piece of
aren't
good
seeing
news.
it that way.
No, we got to look at the glass is half full here, people.
So, all right. Next thing you know. Hold on, my screen.
Oh
froze
God,
up.
I thought you froze for a second. Like, here it's
No,
happened
it's my
again.
screen froze up. Because apparently Steam decided to come back online, and it's
It's updating.
Yep.
Oh, I gotta make sure I don't have anything. Okay, we're good.
Okay. So I just turned it off. Basically, they're like, "Okay, we got to go after this thing." So they've got the ship, they've got the searchlights on. Very aliens, like especially the screen hunter's looking at with the glowing dot.
Mhm.
You see it?
Hold on, we gotta go back. Where'd it go?
We got to go back to the future, Marty.
I got Wrecker pew pew pewing at the thing.
They see it down in the woods. They're shooting.
Mhm.
And then the creature, they don't dip down at all.
Mm-mm.
And the creature stands up basically and starts screaming at Wrecker's face, then goes down.
Ah!
Yeah, he's like,
Oh, I
"Ah!"
love Wrecker scream back at him. Like he's legitimately like trying to communicate with it.
Yep.
Like, and he says,
Yeah.
like, maybe I can talk sense into the beast. And he's just like, I don't know the language. Okay, so now we got Tech and Omega's trying to download the contents of what was going on in the lab on their handy dandy little data pad there. The Zilla Beast is, man, it is so alien-y looking. Like, okay, well now we're kind of we went from Alien, now we're kind of leaping into like Tremors territory a little bit. To me, like it senses the vibrations and it's I don't know, everything borrows from everything. But now, okay, so the Zilla Beast is on like a power pole transformer type thing for this little village that they happen to be right next to. Conveniently.
How convenient.
Uh-huh. And Tech's figuring out, oh, like it likes electricity, it likes power. That's why it was unaffected by our blaster power. Good job, Tech. I'm switching. He's back to Clone Obvious now. And so he's able to, from the file, see like, okay, well, if it keeps doing this, it's going to get bigger. And she's like, Mega's like, bigger? She's like, yes, much bigger. It's going to get huge. It's going to get huge.
You think that Zillow Beast is a grower?
And a shower. Like,
Grower and a shower.
it's pretty impressive. So there it goes. It's now turning into, hold on. Crap, I can't think of the name of it. Stand by.
So it's standing on top of, it's the Zillow Beast form that we know. It was short and squatty. Now that it's evolved, it's turned into the Zillow Beast we know, with the long arms, the long neck, standing on top of the town's electric tower, just eating shit.
It looks like a oh crap, which Pokemon? Not a Gyarados, but a crap. I can't think of it. I got a card of it somewhere.
Lugia?
Maybe. Yes. Yes, that's what I was trying to think of. Yes, Lugia. So go back. Go back a couple of when it starts
It could
to grow.
be Lugia. It could be, or it could be a.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it had wings, 100%.
Yeah, it would be Lugia, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Well, minus the spiky tail.
Zillow Beast, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Mhm.
Zillow Beast. And then it
You
has
and
the
me and
weird, like,
Zillow
stumpy
Beast.
hands with, like, the little spaghetti fingers.
Got a strong hand.
It's a strong hand.
Mhm.
All of a sudden, 3 Star Destroyers pop in. Are those light cruisers? I think they're Star Destroyers. Pop into play, and out come the shuttles and another transport vessel. So we know Hemroid is there.
Mm-hmm. Pain in the ass.
Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. He really strains to keep everything together.
Yeah.
He strains to hold it in.
Yeah, they thought they had him contained. He just pops right back out. There he is again.
He's a popper.
Yeah.
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 They're shooting at it. Ew. And all of a sudden, some more fire comes down. Like, where'd that come from? You see the clone gunships, Republic gunships, come down, fired by, followed by, was that some V-wings? I think.
Yeah. And see, they had plans to stop Dr. Hemroid there. They were like prepared, but preparations A
Was
through
it preparation
G,
H?
A through G failed, and so now they're
Yeah.
on to preparation H. Yeah.
I need your call. Stupid hemorrhoid. They're inside the ship, Omega and Tech.
And lots of pew pewing and boom booming.
Yep. They basically blew up the ship. Not basically, they did blow up the ship.
Yeah. Literally
Literally
blew it up. Can you imagine living in this little village? Like you're just out, are they outer rim? They're outer rim, aren't they?
It's outer rim, yeah.
Yeah. They're just like minding their own business, peaceful little village, and then like all hell breaks loose. Like this is like, is this Cloverfield? Like what's going on? Like they're just kind of hanging out doing Could you imagine? Giant beast shows up, lots of pew pew fire, things start exploding, your electricity goes out. You probably lost your cable. Like it's a bad night for whatever planet they're on. You get this weird looking wiener necked beast thing coming at you, eating all your electricity. I mean, it is kind of phallic shape. Let's not deny the obvious here.
So flash fact.
Uh-oh.
Zillow beasts are extremely force sensitive.
Oh.
Extremely force sensitive.
So this was the setup. Like, we're gonna try it on this thing first.
So this teaches us that Hemroid is trying to clone force sensitive beings, and he has been successful.
Yeah, like he's not trying to, he did it.
He did
I think. Unless this was one they captured and they were going to try to clone. I don't think this is one that they cloned.
I think it is one they cloned.
I think they were going to try to clone it and it escaped.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. But it's force sensitive.
Why is it so derpy looking right now? It's like, oh, this jaw down.
Oh, it is. Well, they're kind of derpy looking to begin.
They are a little derpy.
Look, they just shot it with a. Oh, you can't shoot it with electricity. You're gonna have to switch to like Charmander or something like that.
Yeah, you can't.
No Pikachu's.
You use a water attack.
Yeah. Oh, Squirtle. They hit it and knock it out.
And here comes the claw. You think they got there's like one clone up there with like a joystick? Like,
no, yeah, they're doing that, but then the rest of the clones are down by the Zillow beast and it goes up. They go, it has been chosen. Oh. We're way funnier.
In person, even. You
Yeah.
guys should hang out. All right.
Come hang out with us. Come date us.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Whatever.
You have to forgive me. So the weather is crap right now. It's going from 30s to 60s to 70s, and
it's frightful
rainy
right now, even.
And I am just yeah. I'm lovely. I'm hot.
I've been on the verge of an ear infection for like 3 weeks. Like it's like, oh, we're gonna happen. No, we're not. Yeah, it is.
He's getting an ear infection. Look out. Yeah, go out. Look out, ladies. They capture the beast. They fly off. And then you have these massive transports come down with the clone commandos. Notice the commandos don't ever say a word.
Yep. The last one was it like officer markings on his gauntlet areas, like the yellow
Yep.
there?
Yeah, the yellow, like for the commander.
The commando commander?
Commander. Yep.
Like an
commando,
ATM machine.
Commander coding.
Automatic teller machine.
Boop, boop. Ooh, spits up creds. Don't ask from where. They're still being chased by the V-Wings. They pick up Tech and Omega. They hop on. It's like an Al Bundy. No brakes. And they just had to jump on. Dude, Space Al Bundy would be amazing.
Well, we have seen a space Al Bundy, not in this show. Alcazar.
Oh, he is That's right.
But
Alcazar needs to be on Star Wars.
It'd be awesome if like Alcazar
No
was
hyperspace
living on oh god, well it was Ego. Yeah. So if we had Alcazar living on Ego, but it was in Star Wars.
There's your aha moment.
It can happen because we got Fox, right? Fox and the Disney. And we got Marvel and the Disney and the Star Wars. It lines up. It lines up. And like even look at this. Like you've got okay, so you got what do you call the glow around a planet? The corona? No, that's the sun.
No, that's the sun.
But whatever planet it's kind of reddish looking. That wasn't the same one they were on. But anyway, so you can see like the glow around it and then the moon in the back peeking behind the moon.
Air glow. It's called air glow.
Is it called air glow? Just let your air glow.
Just let your air glow. Just let your air glow.
If you could zoom in on the moon, you would see Mephisto's base there, like ready to stomp in and take the Zillo Beast for his own. He's been planning the whole time. He's plotting. He's hiding in the bushes like Shia LaBeouf. No? Yes.
Nope.
Hiding in the bushes.
It's feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Look out, clones! It's Mephisto time.
I thought you were gonna go with Morphin Time.
No, like from Cool Runnings.
It's been a long time.
A great movie. Uncle Buck's in it. Hyperspace.
His name's John Candy.
Uncle Buck. Mole. At camp.
Back to Star Wars.
Candy. So they have him. They put him. They've got the in the Hulk's cage. They've got the Zillo Beast, and they start filling it with the goo
and sanitizer.
It's
non-conductive.
Puts it to sleep, and it's just kind of floating there.
Good thing they had that big container ready, because like how'd they know it was going to be that big? Whatever. Yeah, we'll go with it.
Yeah. I wonder if it's that big to begin with. Next thing you know,
usually not at first.
They're rounding up every citizen of this town. Men, women, children, Greedos.
Yeah, and we can tell it's an outer rim planet too, because it's not just like one race on the planet. Usually when you get to like the outer rim places like that, that's like people are hiding out. And you get a really, melting pot of all the species
of goo.
And that.
So yeah, they're basically containing the leak, so no one knows about it.
Yep.
They're back on the ship.
Oh, they're like Men in Black, but not.
They're the worst Men in Black.
Yeah, they don't have the.
Oh, and then so they're Echo's in her quote unquote room holding her Lothcat doll, which by the way I got one of those.
Did you do
I
the
haven't
same
seen
thing?
it since I got it.
One of the Guyverinas got it.
Daddy got this for me, and then Lily goes, I think that's
Daddy's
for Daddy.
stuff, kitty.
Yeah, then she goes, I think that's for Daddy. And then no, I think he got it for me. It's been in that room. She's been sleeping with it ever since.
Oh, it's gone.
Might have to get another one.
Gone
because it looks really cool. And so they're like, the Empire cloned the Zillo Beast. Yes and no.
So we were both right.
Yeah, the directive came straight from the Supreme Chancellor, who we know as Palpatine.
Go for Palpatine.
Before he became Emperor. What's he want with it? The creature's genetic material has the potential to be weaponized. It's force sensitive in the hands of the right scientist. Like, where are we taking the creature? They're like, unknown. It didn't have a destination. You can tell this is pure Black Ops shit.
Sneaky, sneaky.
And he's like, from what I gathered, I suspect the Empire did not destroy the cities on Camino to end cloning. They merely wanted to control it. Now we know where they're going. Now, by this point in time, I knew send the data to Echo and Rex, see what they can find out. I knew that this is the beginning of the Emperor's cloning program to clone himself. Force sensitive stuff. They wanted this, which also leads into Mandalorian.
Yep.
Because that's got ties. Everything's coming together. Hunter walks off. And Echo's just sitting there, just looking, just pondering. Next thing you know, we're back on Mount Fujitsu with the clone commander.
Fuji for short.
Fuji for short. And what was her name? Ermine? Ernie? It's Ernie.
I forgot.
Her name's Ernie now.
No one knows. If you wouldn't ask me, I would have remembered.
She's like, the shuttle's arrived. Emery. Shuttle's arrived, Dr. Hemroid. He's walking out with his clone detail. Good. He's like, did anyone see the Zillow Beast? And then we hear it's actually the commando talking. It's like, yeah, we rounded up all the citizens. Military grade shuttle escaped. And he's like, find out who it was.
Yeah,
he's Dr. Claw.
So cool.
Look at his little glove.
Love glove.
Ugh. And next thing you know, out pops the shuttle. Who is it?
The Prime Minister Longneck.
And he's like,
did you find the Great Valley?
Yeah, and he's like, yep. And he's like, the cooperation of your former chief scientist has not been forthcoming. Now let's say his defiance is problematic. And he's like, it must be frustrating to have your resources and no help, basically. But lack the expertise to achieve your goals. And if you fail to convince her, it won't be long before you are in a cell like me. He's like, I think you're a little wrong there, buddy. He's like, if you know a way to persuade the scientist, I like to see him look at his fingers. Now would be the time to mention it. He's like, yep, in exchange for my freedom. He goes, I'm listening. There's a particular clone you must locate. Locate a young girl. Who is that?
Susan.
Kelvin.
Oh, Kelvin. Useless. He can carry 2 logs now. Anyway.
Hey, Kelvin. So he's like, well, lead me to her. And then pan out. And that's the episode. So really good episode. Everything starts, like I said, starting last episode, where everything just really started picking up. And the intrigue's really getting going.
Really good one. I do like, we're going to see a lot more clone stuff, which is good. And yeah, it is all, I didn't connect all the dots as well as you did earlier with what's going on here, what happened in Mandalorian, all the things. And so I just kind of wonder if this is some story building, because didn't they announce, was it 2 or 3 new movies recently?
3, I think.
3. If this is some story building for those, because supposedly we're getting away from the whole Skywalker saga for their mainstream, like, next big movies.
Right.
And so I wonder if it's going to be something clone focused, if it's going to go into the past. I haven't looked much into it. And I don't think there's a lot of info out there.
No, there's not. They're keeping it under wraps, but they're supposed to be doing a movie that ties all the series together, like the live actions.
Yeah.
And we've heard that season 3 of the Bad Batch is a thing, and that's going to be it.
Okay, so the movie thing will probably come after that, I would think.
I would think so too.
Well, we'll see. It's an exciting time.
It is an exciting time. Very exciting time.
Very, very good stuff. Good things happening. So
Good things. Good things. So, but yeah, tell us what you all think.
let us know. Tell us things. We
Tell
like
us.
things.
We want to know. We love it. We actually do really love it when you guys interact.
Give us some feedback. Tell us what we got wrong, because we do get things wrong often.
Mhm. And we know Justin and B-Rob aren't afraid.
Nope, not at all.
You know how why it's good that Chof doesn't tell us we're wrong? Because he doesn't watch any of these.
No, Peach is like, yeah, everything they said sounds perfectly fine.
I agree. So yeah. Let us know.
Let us know.
And sorry this episode was late. We'll try and do better this weekend. but-
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll try.
No promises.
We'll try. But thank you all for the support you've given us in these 3 years, and we really appreciate it.
Yep. A lot. Keeps us going.
Keeps us going.
All
So,
you guys, except for you people at Chassis, snuffed us.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Come sniff us, Chassis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still going to use it. With that, this has been Every Man's Guide to Nerddom. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kyle. Wherever you guys are, please have a great evening, nighttime, morning time, whatever time it is, wherever you are, and please be good to each other.
Stay fresh, cheese bags.
See ya.
Nerdcore, could rise up. It could get elevated. Nerdcore, could rise up. It could get elevated. Nerdcore used to be just a made up word. MCs shied away from.